it's the latest artistic medium to come out. And, you know, I think whenever a new medium comes in, there's always this trial by fire thing. Writing, you know, television, and then movies came out. You know, they are heavy art. Whoever comes in gets kicked by the last ones. And now video games, they're in, and they're getting kicked around by everyone else. I did not explain that point well at all, I'm sorry.
We can do one more.
With Development Hell, we wanted to do something different and something we knew about, something we thought was interesting. It's just an absolutely crazy industry. We want to create a show that honors the legacy of gaming and takes a closer look, an angle of video game culture that hasn't really been done before. Gamers have always been way more vocal and had way more input. In the past, we've seen, you know, gamers, the people who enjoy them, explored in things with like Grandma's Boy, Gamer, the infamous World of Warcraft episode of South Park. Interesting takes, but we've never had anyone go and say, hey, what are the people who make the games like? What do they go through? And so we came up with the idea of Development Hell, a fictional drama that explores that.
But the series isn't supposed to be just about video games. It's not going to be all about raiding parties and headshots. People can't identify with that. It's going to be about characters. We wanted to use this idea of a young, ambitious video game studio set in the early 2000s when gaming was really just burgeoning and all kinds of really neat things were happening. We wanted to really use this as a backdrop to create characters people will know, people will identify with, and their relationships and their histories and enticing storylines that viewers can relate to no matter who you are. And you'll see some of that in the pilot episode of our show that will be following this presentation.
This series follows the founding members and key employees of a young development studio called The Lost Cartographers. And this studio has seen 2 moderately successful releases in the past, but now they're looking for a new publisher for their latest title, and it's sort of put their studio on thin ice.
But before we give away too much, we'd like to give you a little bit of background information about ourselves.
Most of our production team has been making short films together since our early high school years, with our first production in 2005, and have been close friends even longer. Since then, we've worked on numerous other projects both as a group and independently, and have developed a good balance of specializations and experience necessary for a successful production team. Now, we're all excited about producing a series that we think viewers will love, but the real reason we're so enamored with this project is because it combines 2 things we're all extremely passionate about: filmmaking and games.
Now you may be asking yourself, if we've been making films for so long, why do we need a Kickstarter?
When we were still students making short films, we were able to borrow equipment from the university and from friends, but since graduating it's been a lot harder to scrape together the gear necessary to make a good production.
While we already have a decent amount of equipment and resources already, we still need to acquire things like light kits, field mixers, props, costumes, and the ability to rent a location.
We don't want to hold you up for too much longer. So if you're as excited about this project as we are, then just please donate what you can to help us make this dream a reality.
And now, without further ado, the world premiere of Development Hell. Oh, why did I look at you? That's so good, and then I looked at you.
have an idea.
You don't say.
I think you're gonna like it. It is the best idea I have ever had.
And what makes you say that?
Because this is something that we can do together as a team. You still mad about the party last weekend? Okay. I admit it was entirely my fault, and you have every right to be mad at me.
Yep.
However, if it wasn't for my mistake, admit it, you'd have never met that lovely Mary girl. Huh? She'd give you her number? So, talked to your dad lately?
It's Thursday, Dominic. Don't you have class?
You mean programming?
Yeah.
Not today.
Canceled?
I'm done with it.
Mm-hmm. I'm assuming this early completion has something to do with your brilliant idea. All right, I'll bite. Go ahead, tell me, Dominic. I'm listening. Dom. Hey, Dom. Stop staring at the nice girl. Pay attention to me.
Nice girl. That is not a nice girl. You're hot. Yeah.
Really?
No. We are going to start our own company. Yeah.
Yeah. And how are you gonna fuck this one up, huh?
Mr. Business Major, shouldn't your first thought be, what's our product gonna be? Not, how can I insult my friend?
Not if I'm going into business with you, dude.
Donald, please. Have a little more faith in me than that. I'm not that immature. You've managed to secure the phone number of Dominic Warwick. Congratulations. But I'm afraid your journey to reach the founder of the Lost Cartographers isn't over quite yet. Leave a message after the beep. Keep it classy.
Dominic, it's Bree. I hope you didn't take what Michael said back at the show too seriously. I know he's an asshole, but he's also an important business partner, and we can't afford to lose our deal with Hooligan. After you left the expo, Donald spent a lot of time talking to him, patching things up. He assures me that everything should be fine now, so just don't, be you. Just avoid him. Donald and I will handle the business with Bomb from now on. You stay focused on finishing Ghosts. But I swear to God, Dominic, if I find out you went to any parties after the trade show and made a public fool of yourself, I will personally wring your neck. We don't need any more bad PR.
You've managed to secure the phone number of Dominic Warwick. Congratulations. But I'm afraid your journey to reach the founder of the Lost Cartographers isn't over quite yet. Leave a message after the beep. Keep it classy.
Warwick, it's Michael Baum from Hooligan Interactive. I'm calling to apologize about what I said at the show tonight. I've been going through some personal stuff, and I haven't been in the best of moods these past few days. My behavior at the show...
Michael, it's Dominic. Let's talk.